on defense as Phaneuf gets to the red line. He'll flip it in. And chasing after it is Bozak. Kessel with him, and Kessel takes it away and sends it to the front of the net. You didn't think Phil Kessel looked particularly comfortable in the warm-up. Here is Bozak holding, shooting, scoring! Tyler Bozak still hot and now has a team-leading 12th.
What a brutal way for Dallas to start the game. The puck is chipped into the zone, and there's really no forecheck on it. Ben has the puck. What a soft turnover. He's got to be way better than that. The Dallas captain leaves it in the middle of the ice. Then he skates past it a second time. Lehtinen doesn't get a good look at this, and Bozak goes from left to right across the zone. He shoots it underneath the arm of Lehtinen. When you're hot, you're hot. And the Leafs get on the board in the first 30 seconds.
We'll flip it out to center. What was your take on what you saw from Kessel in the warm-up?
I thought he looked pretty stiff. He was having a tough time getting going. He doesn't.
Are out. Veteran fourth line for Dallas. Here comes David Booth. 5 hits on Saturday night. Gets to the net. Loose in front, and a big stop by Lehtinen on that loose puck after Game Stars line up the trade with San Jose that sent Brendan Dillon to the West Coast. Back in, the Stars invade the zone, and a redirection there by Moen on a nice play by Fiddler, who now has words with Dion Phaneuf. Now Phaneuf pounded in behind the net by Fiddler, and they meet up again. The glove swat by Fiddler, but back the other way comes Booth. Trevor Smith and Gardner off the post
of Lehtinen.
So they were 3 for 4. Ray, you outlined the power play the other night, and right away there's a scoring chance off the power play with Kadri on rink wide, and a pass knocked down in front, and now a 2-on-1. Ben down the ice along with his brother Jordy Ben redirects it wide. Phaneuf wins the puck, and now Ben gives it back. They exchange passes. Demers up top. Spezza's on the near side. It goes to Ben, and now Spezza will fire right on. Kicked away by Bernier up into the 10th row. Cody Franson watched by Spezza. Penalty done. Leafs come up with the puck, and here is Santorelli working his way in. There's a pass, score! Nazem Kadri off the bar and in!
Excellent work by Santorelli to keep the puck alive, and Kadri rifles this up over Lehtinen, but this all starts again here in the middle of the ice. Dallas has the puck. Jordy Ben turns it over. So on the first goal, Jamie Benn turned it over. On the second one, Jordy Ben turns it over, and it's in the net. Dallas has totally revamped their defense on the fly here. They've traded Gonchar and traded Dillon. They lost Kevin Connauton on waivers, and now they're extremely young. They give
Riley up ahead, neatly moved from Clarkson to Holland. And here's Peter Holland. He's got Clarkson loose in the middle. David Clarkson stopped. Big save there by Lehtinen as Clarkson was allowed to walk right in. Towards final minute, cross ice, and it just ticked off the stick of Holzer, preventing a chance on that link side. And now it's Kadri to work. Nazem Kadri in again! And Lehtinen got a piece of it. Penalty upcoming. Since late in the 2012-13 season. Kadri's first pass denied. Gets it back. Phaneuf at the point. Watched by Fiddler. There's Kessel, scores! Through with Van Riemsdyk parked on the doorstep, and it looks like he just bumped the slope.
Kessel's goal goes through the Van Riemsdyk screen. Lehtinen doesn't see it, but this all starts way back in the other zone. Roussel falls in the corner. This is an easy walk into the zone for Kessel in the Leafs power play. Dallas never regains possession of the puck. Kessel's going to hold the puck, and look how hard it is to get a hold of him. He comes outside the blue line all the way back down into the half wall. His first shot's denied. The second one slides along the ice. Look at either of them. Dallas doesn't have much margin for error. They just give up so many goals.
It's a lengthy head shake for a 3-0 lead. Scores! 3-1 now. Jason Spezza unloads a and the Stars are on the board.
I always think of Spezza as a passer. This is an absolute rocket. The Leafs get bunched into the middle of the ice, and Spezza has room on the outside to skate into the zone. He's got time to tee this up, and he pounds it for his 5th of the season. Watch the Leafs, all 5 of them on one half of the ice. Poor recognition leaves Spezza with room to walk into it. Look at this, he walks right into it. It's in and out in a hurry, and Alexiak slides along the ice and ends up clipping Bernier. Unfortunately, Bernier's okay, but Dallas back to within a couple.
Pursuit of the puck. Now Hemsky helps get it back. Played past Klingberg and down the ice. And here's Kessel in front, Van Riemsdyk chipping and still bouncing in front. And Hemsky comes back. Randy Carlyle was wary of. Here is Eaves driving to the net. Spezza backs him up, fans on it here, and Kadri's away. Nazem Kadri on a break. Shot stopped by Lettinen as he went to the backhand. Fiddler and Roussel are the penalty killers. Ozak slides through, backdoor Franson. He holds, centers, shot, block, rebound off the crossbar. Kessel thought he had it. Fired, and Spezza's back on the ice for Dallas. Spezza long lead feed, Sagan's poaching, here he is! And a glove stopped by Bernier, up onto the netting by the Leafs after Ben looked like he won the draw. Kadri tying up Goligoski, who doesn't get it out. There's Santorelli, takes a return pass. Franson moves up, shot, picked up, rebound, scores! Joffrey Lupul.
3 of the 4 Leaf goals, Chris, Dallas has had complete control of the puck, turned it over, and it's ended up in the net. This is a great effort by Lupul to beat Goligoski to the front of the net, but he's got the puck here in perfect position. Get it out of the zone. Instead, he tries to make a soft play. It's intercepted by the Leafs by Lupul to Santorelli. Franson shot's a good one. Lettinen
squirts out in front. Jordy Ben steps up. He'll find Spezza, room to tee it up again, wires it, and Bernier has that one. Picking up Patrick Eaves.
That hit him on the side of the foot.
He's still down. Santorelli in front, won't stop, and Lettinen's got another. Gardner holds the line off the stick with Clarkson. Jordy Ben around, and there's another one of those breakaway passes. Roussel is in. Roussel and a poke check by Bernier to stop that. Ozak after it against Fiddler, and the Leafs get control. Kessel up high. There's Kadri. Quick shot, glove down, rebound. Van Riemsdyk had a whack at it, and got knocked in. Back in for the Leafs. Still 45 seconds of time available. Loose in front, but Van Riemsdyk all tied up. Couldn't redirect it into the vacant net. Kessel up a little higher. Spots Phaneuf. In low. Back up to Phaneuf. And a one-timer. Franson hits iron. And it'll be cleared.
They'll be back on the power play.
There's a shot by Goligoski. Change direction. Rebound score. Ryan Garbutt has a 4-on-4 goal for Dallas, and it's 4-2 for the Maple Leafs.
And now you see how dangerous the game gets. Now they're going to go on the power play here shortly, and you got a chance to get within one. Kadri gets cleaned out on the draw here by Garbutt, and then he loses Garbutt as he goes to the front of the net. Gardner can't follow up on that play. When the draw is lost, it's 4-on-4. Garbutt is going to turn and go to the net, and while Kadri should slow him up for a moment, Kadri's responsibility is out near the point.
Good up. Here's Kadri looking to center, blocked by Fiddler. Kadri's got it again, sends it to the net, scores! Joffrey Lupul has his second, and it's 5-2.
Chris, right after the goal went in the net to make it 4-2, Lupul and Kadri came back to the bench. Lupul reached over, gave him a little tap, and told him, don't worry about losing the draw. I thought it was a pretty good bit of leadership by Lupul here. He knows Kadri's a little disappointed in losing the draw. Now the two of them stay on the puck here with Santorelli. And yes, this is a lucky break. It goes off of Ben's foot, but they stayed on the puck. Santorelli stayed on it. Lupul stays on it.
Goes for Eric Cole. Cole, the only Dallas forward who was a plus player. Giveaway, Kessel in. Shot stop. Nice stop by Lettinen, and he makes another. Clarkson on the far side, up against Klingberg. And now Spencer lost it. It's loose in front. Another giveaway. Clarkson stop. The net.
He should have had a slashing penalty right there. That's his stick that's broken.
And he goes to the bench in disdain. And here's Cole in and stopped by Bernier with a 3-goal lead. And Van Riemsdyk's in on the backhand. Trying to duck away from the checking of Daly. Centered in front. Big stop, Lettinen. Horkoff in behind the net. Horkoff comes up with it. Center shot, scores. Hemsky rifled that one home, and it's 5-3. Couple of old Oilers reunited in Dallas, conspire for a third star goal.
Hemsky started the game with Ben and Sagan. He was dropped off at halfway through the second period. It's been a pretty quiet night for him. And Horkoff keeps the puck alive with the forecheck. Fiddler gets it back behind the net, and then Horkoff finds Hemsky coming down the middle of the ice.
Like a face-off win back to Kessel. He's checked, and away goes Garbett. And with the break, right, Garbett in, and Bernier with the save. Centered in front. Kessel gets it back. Here's Sagan, a shot, and he whipped it high. 5 seconds left. Leafs are going to hold on. It got a little more interesting than necessary, but they post.